Hi everyone, here's Camilo Quintero recording from for English 3. Um, um, Today I'm reviewing past tenses. I found four tenses in past that we have to take in account. So we have past simple. We use the past simple to talk about the actions that happen at a specific time in the past. Um, when you're talking, you can find some signal words in a conversation in past, like last semester. Here's the example: last semester, last month, and also you can say I'm on the go. In a year, let's say in 2011, or even a day, like yesterday, the past Monday, or even weekend or the week. The form of the past simple is the infinitive verb plus the ed, and the regular it is um, totally different word from present to past. Um, so we have some examples in affirmative, like I worked. Examples in negative, like I didn't work. And interrogative example, did I work? So past simple uh, has some uses, like past actions that are not now finished. The first use of the past simple to express actions that happen at a specific time in the past. The actions can be short or long. So we have some examples, like John cut his finger last week. I went to college 3 years ago. The second use is a situation in the past. Another use of this tense is talk about situations in the past. I lived in New York for 10 years, but I don't live there anymore. That's use 3. Number 3, a series of actions in the past. The past simple can also be used with a few actions in the past happening one after one. So we have this example: he entered a room, lit a cigarette, and smiled at the guest. So we can see in the example the subject, the verb, and in ed, and the complement. Here's an irregular verb like live, and smile also on the regular verbs in past simple. So let's continue with past progressive. We should have found this tense and use this tense to talk about activities that last for some time in the past. So we have here the structure, which is was or were plus the verb in ing. Some signal words are while. We're going to see some examples later about while and when. So we have from again here, and some examples like I was working, I wasn't working in negative tense, and in interrogative, was I working? So well, in past progressive, some of the uses of this tense are the duration in the past. That is, we use the past continuous to talk about actions or situations that last for some time in the past and whose duration time is unknown or unimportant. So here's the example. I was watching TV yesterday in the evening, We have the used to interrupt actions in progress. The past continuous is often used when one action in progress is interrupted by another action in the past. Um, Here's that what I was talking about, that we use when or while in some different situations, and we're gonna see some examples like when, while we can see here Bob was painting windows, it started raining. We can see two actions happening at the same time, but it is also on talking in past tense. I was talking with James when the telephone rang. Two actions, you see, in here and in here, which are happening simultaneously. So we have used three action in progress at the same time. Also use distance to talk about two or more activities happening at the same time. So the next one is past perfect. We use past perfect tense to emphasize that in an action in the past finished before another action in the past started. So we have the structure in here. We use the auxiliary have plus the past participle that you must learn the verbs. So we have some signal words used in this tense, like already, just, and never. Um, some examples: first person, I have worked, I hadn't worked, in negative, and the interrogative form, had I worked. So the uses of past perfect: they use number one, a complete action before another action in the past. The first use of this tense is to emphasize that one action in the past happened before another action in the past. The example: I have finished my homework before I went playing football. So we have a signal wording here that alarms you that it might be using past perfect tense. There's another example. Jan had never been to London before. We went there last year. The use number two is interconditional. We use the past perfect with interconditional sentences like, if we had gone by taxi, we wouldn't have been late. If Mary had studied harder, she would have passed the exam. It is like when you're regretting something, and it is hypothetical, you know. So we have there another example with an hypothetical past, because we are talking about things that never happened, you know. There's example here: I wish I had fixed my umbrella, but I didn't. I'm just reading about something. So the use three in reported speech. We have the example: Mary said she had already. We have a signal word there. Mary said she had already seen this film. Use number four, dissatisfaction with the past. We often use the past perfect to show our dissatisfaction with the past. Such sentence typically start with I wish, or if I only. There are like some examples. I wish I had taken more food. I'm hungry now. You're regretting again. In this tense. So we continue with the past perfect progressive. The past perfect